Preparation has gone reasonably well. I suppose the real pressure game comes in your own county championship. I mean, the historic breakthrough for Lahardane, obviously winning their first and only county title, was a massive achievement for the club, and understandably great excitement down the club. And we then progressed through the county championship and had two good victories there. Yeah, we took a break then, understandably, it's been a long season. Most clubs that get to this stage of a campaign would like to try and take a break. And so we managed to take a break for a number of weeks, and in fact we didn't go onto the pitch since our county championship final date back. We went out on Stephen's Day, ironically enough, to have a bit of a flush of the system, and God knows they needed it, But we did a couple of nights in the gym across the mine with Kieran Sweeney. He runs a very, very good gym down there. He took the lads for 6 or 7 sessions, and that was fantastic. Just coming up to Christmas. So the lads were enthusiastic to get back on the pitch, and we played a challenge game on the 29th of December, and we're more or less back at it now for the last 2 weeks. But we took a good break because we needed to, and there's a good bit of energy in the team right now. Yeah, I was insofar as I recognised that mentally the lads needed a break, and I was conscious of trying and keeping them fresh. It's a bit like horse racing. You can't keep the guys pumped and have them flat out to the board right throughout the season, and it's important that we just sat back a bit and took a breather, and just to keep them hungry. And I hope it's worked. Obviously, we won't realise that until we step out into Hyde Park on the Saturday, but all things going well. I think that the break, and we've managed it reasonably well, but it's not an exact science. You take little gambles with things, and we're just hoping it'll work out for us. Well, we haven't climbed any trees, and we didn't fall out of any trees trying to spy on them or anything like that. But with modern social media and all of that, you get a fair understanding of what you're playing against. I suspect that Multyfarnham might have a DVD of us playing in one of our games. I suspect there might be a DVD of Multyfarnham floating around in North Mayo as well. So there won't be any great mystery when it comes to the game. And I mean, there's no team in Ireland that will go into a championship game of this magnitude without having the research done. We're getting a run out in Hyde Park, prior to the game. Multyfarnham have been granted the same. So every team at this level will do whatever it takes, and come down to that little kind of detail. Multyfarnham have been doing exactly, I would imagine, what we're doing, and ultimately, hopefully, both teams will play well, and we have no problem once the best team wins, and we'd hate to win it by default or a bad referee decision. So I hope we have a good, entertaining game as a football, and if Lahardane are good enough to come through, it'll be fantastic. Well, I'm lucky enough insofar as I don't live there, but I'm driving through it. There's great excitement. My brother's chairman of the club. I have 2 nephews involved. James plays full forward. Jarrett is a sub in the team, and you bump into the lads living in Castlebar. They're in and out, and you're mingling and mixing with them. And I know there's a great sense of anticipation and excitement. Understandably, as I say, this is uncharted water for them. Social media again, lads. On Facebook, contact me from Chicago. I know I go to Chicago. Have done so for maybe 8 or 10 times in recent years. I know a lot of the Lahardane boys over there, and some of them are coming home for the final if we were to get there, that kind of stuff. So there is a great build-up and a great excitement. But it is what it is. It's an Ireland semi-final. It would be magical to get to a final there's no guarantees in this game. But it's great for the older people. As I say, Lahardane played in 2 county finals heretofore, and the last one 32 years ago. So you can imagine getting to a county final was a big thing. But to win your county title is the biggest. It was bigger than the county championship, but not in any way disrespectful to that. But it was fantastic to win a county championship. But the night we had down in Lahardane when we won the county title was something that I couldn't have anticipated. Just wonderful excitement, great crack. The 2 bars down there, Murphy's and Leonard's, were absolutely jam-packed, rocking and rolling, singing and fun, and great banter. And I've read about this. I was involved in Crossmine previously, and we got to an Ireland final in 2003 when I was managing. They had won it in 2001. But there's something about a small village. It was magical, and I certainly enjoyed that.